What's going on? Just checking in with y'all, man. Letting y'all know kind of what I do. I'm sitting here doing my wholesale, with the kids. This is what I do every day, man. Um, I'm up in lunch show talking to people. They telling me about their property. Yes, baby.
Mary's not having my cereal.
You go get it. Leave it alone, Mary. Now go, Root. But yeah, just checking in with y'all, man. Let y'all know kind of what I do every day. So I'm in launch control right now, just checking in. Hey, she ain't gotta get down. Get your cereal and go in there, baby.
Okay. And a tablet.
Yeah, get it. Leave it alone, Mary. Leave it alone. There you go. Now go in there. But yeah, so in launch control, checking my emails. Seeing like checking up on these closings and stuff. I got another closing this week, I think on the 13th. So just make sure all that's good. I had one property that I was selling to somebody, and they were supposed to go look at it, and they didn't go look at it. And now I'm trying to get them back in, trying to organize that with the seller or whatever. Because the seller is trying to sell this property and then buy another property. So we need to make sure that we close on time, for that seller, because they trying to coordinate this closing with the other closing. But it's like, shoot, we got to make sure we get the buyer in. I'm looking for other buyers. I was just texting back and forth with another buyer the other day to see if we could potentially get them in to see the property or whatever. So that's the situation I got going on. Hey, what's going on? What's up, JP? Carita, how you doing? So what's up, bro? Haven't been up to date with wholesaling changes in laws. Do you know anything about them? Nope. Yeah, I ain't checking out no wholesaling laws or whatever. I think that's in Atlanta, though. I really think that's in Atlanta, like the city of Atlanta. I don't even mess around in the city of Atlanta, but whenever they bring them to me, I deal with them. I mean, I really do a lot of double closings. So like I'm buying and selling, even if it's a good deal, I can buy the property, hold it for a second and then sell it. I mean, I don't know what they got going on or what they're trying to do, but yeah, man, I'm not really too worried about that, just like cold calling, text blasting laws. I hadn't heard too much about that, man. I'm gonna keep doing what I do, until something change. And then when something change, I'll go to the next marketing thing, whether that's sending mailers. Like mailers is something that would be good for me too. Like mailers would work good for me. You just send out a ton of mailers. Like they would work good for me. Like if you really had to stop calling and really had to stop texting, I think mailers would be a good thing. Because mailers allow you to be targeted, so I like to be targeted. So do investors, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing, man? I'm just checking in, let y'all know kind of what I do. I've been listening to I've been re-listening to a book. I've been listening to a couple of books though. But one book I got on today, just listened to almost all of it again. I read this book before, but it was the 12-week year. So the 12-week year is pretty good. I read a book called The Power of Moments. It's a really good book. And I'm reading a book called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. That's a good book too. Right now, I'm feeling like it's time for me to read the 10X rule again. Like Grant Cardone go hard on that 10X rule, so I got to read that again. But yeah, man, just going back and forth with sellers, going back and forth with buyers, coordinating inspections, coordinating closings, checking up on my VAs to make sure that they doing what they're supposed to do, that launch control is good and clear. Like ain't nobody, everybody getting responses, ain't nobody being left on red or nothing like that, So would like to close by the end of the month, out by mid-February. Close by the end of the month, out by mid-February. Okay, how much you looking to sell the property for? So let's see how much. How do you have a price in mind you're willing to sell the property for? So yeah, let's see. I had somebody send me a property um, to send to one of my buyers. I sent it to them. They said it'll work. So I'm emailing them back and letting them know, hey, I got an offer for you, and this is what we can do it at. Oh shoot, let me see. Oh man. Oh, okay. Dang. Use if you want me to use. Using
Mary, stop.
for Magnolia. Man, it's crazy trying to find these attorneys' offices like in Florida. Man, it's crazy. Like I was dealing with one attorney's office, and that attorney's office, like everybody got fired. Like everybody got fired. People start quitting. Uh, just a crazy situation. Then, like, it's crazy situation, man. Like crazy. Mary, get down. Mary, get down. Get down. So yeah, crazy situation. Like in the middle of two transactions, everybody started quitting, people started getting fired, like closings had to get backed up, all kind of stuff, man. It's like it was a wild west. It was crazy. But then I found another attorney's office, and they was just tripping, man. Like they were horrible. So now I'm trying to find another attorney's office in Florida that I can deal with, because another two really wasn't talking about nothing. Area Sally under. So I'm just emailing this person back, letting them know the offer on this property, what my buyer think they could pay for the property that they got, and then kind of go from there, man. Just trying to help people out. That's trying to do deals. If you got a deal or whatever, just hit me up. I'll see if I can help you. If I can, I'll help you. If not, not able to. But I'll definitely look into anything, people send me to see if it's a chance that I can help, or whatever. So, but yeah, man, this is kind of what I do, man. In and out of lunch troll, in and out of like my different platforms that my VAs is in, checking on my VAs to make sure they doing what they supposed to be doing. Mary, stop. Make sure they're doing what they're doing, and keeping up with the kids, man. So that's kind of what I'm doing. That's what I do my day by day. And then in the mornings is when I'm usually like putting in like work on my putting in work on like my business, like writing out the business, all the different positions and stuff like that. Ruby, go into the other room. Go into the other room. Go into the other room. She won't mess with you, okay? But yeah, just making sure that I write out all the different stuff, all the different positions and stuff like that. I usually do that in the morning, but I think I'm getting somewhere, man. I think I'm really writing out all the steps that I need people to take in order to get jobs done, in order to create a real system, even a system of hiring new people and getting them to do the job, training them to do the job, and all that stuff. So it's been pretty cool, man, trying to put that together and kind of seeing like what do I do when this happens? Like a lot of times I don't even think about it. I just do stuff, But it's like, what do I really do, in these situations? Like, okay, what is my real marketing strategy? Right. And then writing out that marketing strategy, not just like doing random stuff, but actually having a plan, having an actual marketing plan, that somebody can execute. So that's a big thing. And then same thing with like acquisitions, like, okay, how do we want to handle acquisitions? Ruby, didn't I just tell you to go in the other room? You keep coming back in here and she keep messing with you. Um, so I mainly been interested in JB with you, bro. What do you look for? I mean, I look for all kind of stuff. I mean, anything really. Uh, anything that's a deal. But anything. Like I'm posting all kind of stuff. Um, but like, you send it to me. I got plenty of people that buy different stuff. Um, so I mean, we'll try to find somebody for it. But I mean, if you bringing me stuff, anything, like I only look for specific stuff, but that's just me though. Like I don't like looking for all kind of different stuff, but I have people who buy all kind of stuff. So, you know, um, whatever you got, but don't. I mean, you ain't gotta go looking for stuff and everything you get. You bring it to me. I'm just telling you to bring me what you got. Um, so. Just bring what you got. If you got something, I'll try to help you out. There's no surefire way to know that I got a buyer for everything that you got. But I mean, if it's in the Atlanta area and it's a deal, more likely got somebody that be ready to buy it. So yeah, man. We up in this thing. Um just checking everything, man. That's the thing. Like back in the day, I used to be like texting all kind of people or on the dollar, like calling people up. But now I got people dialing, I got people texting, and my job is like sit here and oversee all this and be the transaction coordinator. And like when I'm transaction coordinating stuff like that, it's like I'm just sending out a bunch of emails. What states? Mainly Atlanta. Yeah, anything in the Atlanta area. Like, send me whatever you get in the Atlanta area. So you got some in the Atlanta area, let me know. Hit me up, and yeah, we'll get it going. So hey, Melanie, just wanted to check and see if January is going to work for the closing of this property. We will not be able to close on the 14th currently. Okay, so the attorney's office just sent the seller email trying to figure out. Oh no, they sent a buyer email um trying to figure out when they would be able to close, or when they going when would they be able to close. We would not be able to close on the 14th. Okay, so tourism office trying to figure out when the buyer is gonna be ready to close. So shoot, buyer should be ready to close whenever. Um, that's the beauty of dealing with people with cash. They're ready to close whenever they need to close. You know what I'm saying? So it's really not that big of a deal for them to just wire money, close it up, and be good to go. Sometimes, man, it's crazy. I be looking through here and it's like, shoot, I'm so used to doing the work, you know, that when the VA is doing the work, it's like, dang, I ain't got much to do. But the person was able to get with the purchase manager, expedite a sooner closing. Mm, right now, everything is. Uh, Let me see. Gotcha. So, bam. Texting jokers back and forth, man. Sometimes I look through here because sometimes my VAs to be some questions or something that they really is like they don't know kind of understand what that person asking or what they're saying. So you have price in mind. Do you let's see. Will likely be around 315. We would yeah man. Um does that work for you? Yeah, man. Just up in launch control, making offers, man. Making offers. So what up? I'm monitoring my VAs right now too. Yeah, man, monitoring the VAs. Not really monitoring, but like I'm looking at the system. I'm trying to see, what's popping off, what leads we got coming in. Um, shoot, what leads we got coming in. Also trying to figure out like what people seeing inside of launch control or whatever, So yeah, man, it's kind of where I'm at. My VA is doing all her follow ups, talking to all the people, all the leads that come in. She going right back out and giving them a call. No details for Brian as I was talking property owner. He was available a couple of months from now, so he want to sell a couple of months from now. So she put him on the calendar. Yeah, just looking at what we got going on. So I suppose we said the offer doing good, but not good enough. She wants 320. They want to accept the offer now until she get a high offer. It's tentatively to expire in May. Okay. Oh. hmm Dang. Dang. These people crazy, man. Yeah, already know some of these people out here be want some stupid prices, man. They just be on here just talking. It's like, no, nobody paying you that much. so, uh, so I'm thinking about getting launch control. Do you need LLC now for texting with that whole? Dude, I ain't ran into that. I ain't ran into the 10 DLC thing. I don't know, but I have not ran into that list. Unless one of my my acquisition managers ran into it and they just did something, whatever. I had ran into it. So where did you find your VAs? Onlinejobs.ph is where I found my VAs. But I have like a VA list that I send out emails to. So that's not something else that I do to find my VAs. So yeah, you gotta keep your VAs coming because you definitely can't have too many of them. Bam, let us know your offer to buy the house. Sir, we would like to make your offer, but we need to ask you a few questions to make a fair and intelligent offer. That's a good response right there, man. Got that jump from what you kind of. Hold on. Hello? Nothing seen here live on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. The kids right here just playing around. Do what? Huh? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You want a pizza party? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. Bye. So what did you find? Oh yeah, I found my VA at onlinejobs.ph. But hey, look, I'll go ahead and share with y'all the link. I got a base like a VA. Yeah, I guess so. Telling. But yeah, man, I'll share with y'all my VA link. Um, it's basically just a ton of emails. And that's it's just a list of VAs that I got. Uh, a list of VA emails I got off onlinejobs.ph. So I'm just sharing with y'all this link. I done shared this with a lot of people, man. So I mean, it's out there. Um, but yeah, you should be able to find you somebody on this that VA link right there. Got some emails on there. You can hit up some VAs that can do a lot of different stuff, man. If y'all got questions, man, go ahead and ask anything y'all got or any questions y'all got for me. Just go ahead and ask. Um, so yeah, man, I'm just like checking in, man, letting y'all see kind of what I do every day, kind of talking y'all through where I'm at. Like I'm in Podio, looking at like what my VA notes and kind of how she's calling people back, looking at like the calendar and see like the calendar is clear, like who is she calling today, like did she move, you know, who she got on schedule tomorrow to be called, all that stuff. Then looking in the launch control, like and seeing like the back and forth between my VAs and people that's interested in selling their property, making sure like stuff we got labeled as dispo or need dispo that has been dispo. That means being sent to buyers. So like if I'm texting somebody in lunch troll and they interested in selling, I'll flag them need dispo. And once I flag them need dispo, that I've already told my VAs like, hey, you see some flag need dispo, you need to get that property address. And I put in there, I put in there the action price, what we need to ask the buyers for. So they need to get the address, property details, and they get that from like Zillow or they can use Prop Screen. They know how to go on both of those. Um, and so they put the property details, they put the asking price, all that stuff. And like if we need pictures, we'll ask them for pictures. Um, and then we'll send out to buyers to just kind of get a feel. But we send them to like the buyers that we really mess with first, and then after that, we'll send them to other people that may be a little bit more like picky about what they buy. So when you pull a list from Prop Screen, how do you skip trace them with batch leads? I don't really use batch leads for nothing really, man. I pull a list off Prop Screen and I skip trace them using Lead Sherpa, right? So I don't use batch leads almost at all. One thing that I still do in launch control is I create follow-up campaigns. So I need to really get my VA on this creating follow-up campaigns thing. So I don't have to sit here and be creating follow-up campaigns all the time. But until then, I'm gonna be creating follow-up campaigns. So um yeah, man. Uh I need to get back to having those weekly meetings with my VAs. We usually have weekly meetings. But once I think I hired my second acquisition manager and I started doing weekly meetings like during the week where I couldn't show up to the weekly meetings. So weekly meetings kind of started getting thrown back, but we really got to get those weekly meetings back going, man. That really, you know, keep everybody up on what everybody's doing. And yeah, man, I really got to get it back now. I won't pack for that. That house and Imperial was not selling for more. Whatever. I'm not looking to sell. Oh, you ain't looking to sell. I don't want to talk to you. If you are not interested in selling, then it's all good. Yeah, we live on. Gotcha. So the property is owner occupied. All right. So let's see. Is this one ready to close on 13th? And seller is ready. Check where. No, they. So we changed this one from a double close to an assignment contract, right? What happened is, man, the deal was supposed to be bigger, so we was gonna do a double close, but then that gone went and inspected, and they saying no, the deal got smaller, and so now we gotta go back and do an assignment just because like it's not that big of a deal. So, so to go back, no goat, man. So what's your script for your VAs look like? I don't know, man. I can share it with you though. It's like, dude, I mean, it's real simple, man. It's like, hey, how hey John, this is it's like, hey John, how you doing? Basically ask them how they doing, and then let them know who you are, where you from, and then let them know why you calling. Like we're calling because we was interested in the property that you own, or that record show that you own over here on such and such. Are you interested? Have you ever considered selling? And then once they say that, then you go into, you ask them about property details, what have they done to the property, stuff like that. And then like, do you have, if you was gonna sell, did you have any timeline you was looking to sell within or anything like that? And then no timeline or whatever, then you can go to like uh did you have a price that you would sell for? So bam, that's kind of how I go about it. So thank you for trying to appreciate. Can you send me a couple of emails? How you submit properties reps? I just want to make sure I have another property to sell interest, but needs calls. What is wife property? Okay. So let's see. I've attached a packet for Plant Rock. Please sign and notarize overnight them back to our office. So this is the closing I got in North Carolina. I'm gonna have to notarize this thing and then overnight them back. That's the thing, man. Like, man, my attorney's office that I use is like they give you labels to overnight them back. Like the one I use in North Carolina, they don't even be giving you the stuff to overnight them and send it back. Like you have to do it on your own. Here you go, baby girl. Yeah, you know how to do that. So yeah, man, you have to overnight them jiggles yourself, man. Shoot. Man, they give you the label, you can get in there and be done. Now you gotta go sit in. Well, hopefully since Christmas is over, there ain't no long lines at FedEx and UPS stores and stuff. But anyways, so yeah, let me put the script in here. I'm gonna give y'all the script that I use or script that I give my VAs. I really don't give them like one script. it's really just like a couple of different scripts that I use, um, you know, and let people kind of choose what they want. You know what I'm saying? So, you kind of choose what you want to do, um, as far as like uh, what script you want to use. Because I'm good with any of these scripts. I'm not like in love with just one particular script. So any of those scripts are good for me. Whichever one they feel most comfortable using, that's kind of what we roll with, and then we just kind of go from there, man. So, um, like I said, we got 8, 9 people up in here, man. Y'all got questions, man? Hit me up. Let me know what questions y'all got about what I'm doing or whatever. Uh, I got my fourth property closing this year. My fourth property is going to close on the 14th. So 14 days into the new year's, 4 properties closed. So if we can just keep this going, man, it's like, got to keep it going. So hopefully I'll have at least a few more closed in January. January usually, like last year, I had 0 properties closed in January. I made $0. Yeah, man. So um, yeah, $0 last year, but this year I was able. This is my fourth property. I'm gonna close on already this year, so that's a good thing, man. Got to keep it coming, keep the business going. So rumors. What do you mean by rumors? I don't know what you're talking about as far as rumors. But yeah, man. So gotta keep it going, man. So what I got right now is like I'm in Launch Control. I'm in Podio, dude. Podio is free, man. Even if you ain't got one deal, you can still get Podio and like, manage all the stuff that you got coming in as far as leads. And the lead may be somebody that you talk to. And you throw them into your Podio. That way you get used to all your leads go into Podio, and you kind of make sure you follow up, keep a schedule, and all that stuff right there in Podio. So that's always a good thing to do. Um, so I got Launch Show, Podio, Call Tools, um, Doc Hub. Doc Hub is where the seller signs. So I always, keep that up because like you never know when somebody's just gonna open up document and sign it. So try to keep that up to make sure I keep track of that. Keep my email up. Prop screen, I keep up. Make sure I'm on top of that. Actually, please let us know. Yes, that does work for me. Hey, Melanie. Oh, okay. So you want to code that property next week? Yeah. Next week is good. At least for me. What's wrong, baby girl? Yeah. It's okay. Let daddy see it. It's okay. All right. Go. You'll be all right. Go watch your thing, baby. Yeah. But yeah, man. Let's see what y'all got. What questions y'all got? I just closed a tough deal today. That's what's up, man. It's always good closing tough ones. So glad to be done with this one. At this point in your career, do you ever get hung up on any tough closings? Nah. I close them up, wipe my hands with them, be done with them. So I wipe my hands with them, man. It's like when you get through them, wipe your hands with them. It's over. It's a done deal. So I do. One of the toughest closings I ever had was my biggest deal. You know what I'm saying? So one of the toughest ones I had was, one of my biggest deals. So, and it doesn't matter if it's a big deal, small deal. It really doesn't matter, man. You just like in my brain, I'm just doing deals, and I'm just building a business. Doesn't matter if the deal make me $100 or $100,000. I'm gonna do the deal the same way. I'm gonna treat it the same way. I'm gonna treat the seller with the same type of, respect and attention and stuff like that. And that's just the way it's gonna do it. Have you had any concerns or fines cold calling because of? No, I haven't had any fines with cold calling. Hadn't had any fines with texting. None of that stuff. So we'll see how that goes. So 10 days with foreclosure. Congrats. Was the all through VAs follow ups? Yes, follow ups. Bunch of following up. The VAs texting people. We text my acquisition managers. Get on the phone. Like, oh, I did get on the phone with one of them because like one of my acquisition managers. Well, I think both of my acquisition managers had something happen, and like neither one of them was really working. And this lead came in. I was like, shoot, this may be a deal. So I called them up. So that was the one time I called somebody. But other than that, it was a deal in Tennessee, deal in three deals in Atlanta. So you think I got it back. Oh, let me see. What's up, baby? Hold on, people. Let me see. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. One second, y'all. Hold on.